I actually started a job with a landscape company pounding in driveway stakes for snow in the fall after school, and then learning the business through the gentleman that I worked for, and it was something that I felt I was interested in, and I quickly went from labor to more of a foreman role, and from a foreman role to more of a sales role. I've always been able to come up with ideas on site and work with people so that we could come up with a good result. The feeling of accomplishment that when you're done, you built something that is really a great thing that a family as a whole can enjoy. There's no money, value, anything worth more to me than that experience, to see everybody using it and happy with what we've created, for them, with them. That to me is what keeps me going.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jered Baumert, fresh cut lawn and landscaping. Now, why would I talk about landscaping in December?
Because it is the season.
Correct. No, really, the reason why is because we know the demand.
Yeah.
Have you had a good year?
We had a great year.
So, you booked for next year already?
We have many jobs booked, yes.
So would you call those homeowners smart homeowners or homeowners that didn't get in this year? What was the answer?
Little of both's the honest answer. We have some that are booked for next year that didn't get completed due to weather, and we have some that signed up, with the mindset that we're going to go in 19. So it's a little of both.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about fresh cut lawn and landscaping.
Based in Shelby Township, Michigan. Put our sign out in 1989. John Michaels started the company.
Is he listening?
He is listening.
I love him.
He's the best.
Hi, John. And what year did you start?
1989.
Well, 96% of all contractors fail in the first 5 years.
Yeah, not this guy.
No.
Yeah,
when did you join the team?
2013 is a permanent fixture.
J-Bomb's Army.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I love it. John does things that I don't like to do, and I do things John doesn't like to do, so it works out good.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you like to talk to homeowners.
Yeah. It's my bag, man.
Yeah. Okay, so what if someone wants to plan a landscape project for next year? What do they got to do now?
Call, get online,
Can you still go out, and even if it's snow on the ground? I mean, what can you do? Everything?
Yeah, as long as I can get some form of identification of the property and get your ideas down on paper, we can do it. And it's super smart because it gives us all the time to plan so that we can put something together and take the pressure out of wondering when, where, why. And then when it's time to go, the only thing left is just good weather.
Okay, I'll buy that. So we earlier were talking about projects that you shouldn't be doing this time of year. But if someone really, really, really wanted a paver patio right now, could you do it?
No, you could. I mean, right? Anything's possible, but it's just not smart because once the ground freezes and you get all that freeze and thaw like we're going through right now, it's hard to.
Not smart.
No, it doesn't. The base doesn't have any integrity.
Okay.
So
I want to do new paver patios next year.
Plantings.
I want to do an island. I want to do some other stuff. But I want it done early in the season. Is that a possibility, or is it still weather related?
So most of our plantings come in, let's say, the end of April, beginning of May. But really, weather permitting, I mean, there's been the seasons where we had in 2012, we had a March that had 70 and 80 degree days. So we were out there building stuff. So if we can, we're as eager to work as anybody. We don't get paid till it's finished. So we want to go, but it really is weather permitting. So we start as we can, is feasible.
So what does a landscaper do all winter?
Well, if you're like the majority, you do snow removal.
Oh, so a lot of the landscapers do pushing snow.
For sure. Yep, it's kind of hand in hand because the equipment is then utilized year-round.
You guys do that as well?
We do a ton of snow. Unfortunately, we don't do any residential. We just do commercial.
And give me an example of commercial. Somerset Mall?
No. That would be an example of commercial, but that's not something we do.
Okay.
We do the majority of the work that we do is for a management company that provides service for a condominium. Correct.
Okay. Good. Now, you also do the landscaping for those people, too, right?
That's correct, yeah. A lot of our customer base comes from accounts that we take care of on a commercial level through the season.
So I always ask contractors what their favorite food is. And, Jered, you and I have been knowing each other how long now?
2004 or 5, so 12, 13 years.
Okay, so you and I are foodies.
I would say that we would be qualified as a foodie, yes.
If you were to take me with you for lunch, where would we go?
Our first choice would probably be in the metro area would be Vendetti's.
Vendetti's.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard of Vendetti's?
Yeah.
I love it.
And on the way there, we may grab a slice of Buscemi's pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Buscemi's?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not my top 5.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the road a lot, so, you know.
No, listen, I'm a pizza guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're not going to have a food conversation, but I do want to know about mashed potato pizza.
Oh, my gosh. I broke down in Monroe on the way
Michigan.
back from Thanksgiving. And in Monroe, Michigan, along 75. And I found a repair guy. He hooked me up with a place to go and park my RV that broke, and the place was called Clam Diggers, and they have this mashed potato pizza, and it is unbelievable.
I've been to Clam Diggers.
It's awesome.
And I never had the mashed potato pizza. So mashed potato pizza, you got the breading, you got the pizza dough.
Yeah.
You got the sauce, cheese, and mashed potatoes on it, or what is it?
No, there's no sauce. It's mashed potatoes on the dough, and then cheese and bacon bits, and then they serve it with a packet of sour cream. It's
Heavenly?
It's heavenly. It's a twice baked potato on a pie. It's really good.
I like dip that in ranch.
Yeah. I'm committed to, after a boatload of snow removal, to drive down there and have mashed potato pizza to unhurt my feelings.
Can I come with you?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm all about that. Let me ask you a question. I'm guessing you're a dog person. Am I right?
Yes.
Have you ever been attacked by a dog on a construction site?
Close. I've been my clothing has been attacked. I avoided the skin, but it's happened a couple of times. I've had a crazy cat get me. I even had a steer get loose and had to push that away.
Yeah.
That's right, a steer from a farm. Yeah, that's right.
You had to push that away?
I had to push it away from my car.
Are you doing the cow tipping?
No.
I don't know about that. What's your favorite landscape project to do?
Start to finish, some sort of pool, outdoor living, kind of like the one we filmed over the summer, that type of project.
That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah. That kind of stuff is neat. I mean, it's a lot of work to be in one place for that long and all that. So it's give and take, but the feeling of accomplishment when you're done.
Well, the before and after pictures are amazing.
It goes beyond the money at that point, right? That we do this for a living, but also like just from a personal standpoint, like it's really nice to stand back and say, man, I remember when we did this little thing and we adjusted that and this didn't go right and we figured it out and all that stuff.
No, and I get it. I totally get it. If anyone wants to see a video we did with Jered and Fresh Cut, you can go visit Higher Ton's YouTube channel. Type in landscaping.
Oh, that's right. Is that new?
Yeah.
Right on.
Is it on your website yet? Have you guys posted it yet?
Probably by the end of the day.
Okay. But you can get it out from that as well.
Right on.
But so do you have any idea what it costs to push for residential? Do you have no idea of the cost?
Man, I'm so far out of that game. Everything we do is contract. So,
do you guys do the porches when you do the contract stuff?
You mean the handwork?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We have a full team of guys that goes around and does.
I'm enamored by the leaf blower. Put a leaf blower and blow the snow out with a leaf blower.
So here's the other thing about that. That was a good point that he made. And if you can get away with it because the snow is the right condition.
Powdery, yeah.
Powdery. If it blows all the residue away. So sometimes when you shovel light snow, it leaves a little residue, and then that night it gets wet and freezes, and then it leaves like a film of ice or whatever on there. The blower just blows everything right out. So it's awesome.
So you can get a nice leaf blower to do the right job.
That's right.
Okay. What if they could heat the air on the leaf blower?
That's what I think that'd be a great idea. Some sort of infrared technology.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking that might be the way to go. I just wasn't sure. So, next year, let's talk about some trends for landscaping. You had brought in the past these big porcelain tiles.
Right.
Does that seem to be gaining popularity again?
Yeah, not just porcelain, but any large-scale paver right now is ringing the bell. Like it seems to be very residential feeling, from bringing the inside out. It's an opportunity to get a more tile-like product, and the color and the style in which they are put together. One of the vendors that we use is Fent. And they produce a Spectrum, a product called Spectrum, which is a border brick that really it changed the game because they built this brick specific.
We're big fans here of Fent. It's a Michigan.
I love that segment that you guys did. It was so cool to see them, talk about how they started and
great family,
great product.
Again, just like Weingarts, the contractors who deal with Fendt brag about them.
Yeah.
Which means they're doing something good. You know what I'm saying?
Their rep is good, and if you're ever in a situation where you're around town and you can't get to one of your vendors, you can go over and see them, and they take care of you. They're old school, but they're really dedicated to the decorative paver.
Fresh Cut Lawn and Landscaping. FreshCutLandscape.com. Jered, thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for having me.
That's it, folks.
Good time.
It's always fun to have you.
Right on.
Another 2 hours flown by. Time to end the show, but don't end the conversation. You want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Send me a tweet. Our Twitter handle is @MyHireItDone. Or subscribe to our newsletter. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, SoundCloud. We're everywhere. Or just on Facebook. Next week on the Hire It Done Show, we're going to be talking with the Better Business Bureau. Looking at home improvement projects that may not be worth it and pick up with your flooring project. It's a great home improvement holiday season, folks. I'm Adam Helfman, and you're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.